que te di fue de corazón. Si te vio de nuevo es por el retrovisor. Si tú me ves de nuevo es por el televisor. Una peli de amor que no existió porque yo pensaba que tú eras Julieta y yo era tu Romeo. Pero vi que estaba erróneo. Tú me tenías dormido y con...
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the fourth and final group stage game of the in-season tournament. It should be a good one. Implications are on the line for the knockout round. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at Milwaukee. They've been passed up, moving down to the fourth spot.
And you know, for the Heat, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Allen and Middleton are your wingmen. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the one. And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated, the other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Adebayo the screen. To the paint. It's not going to go for him. Holiday with the defensive effort. Takes the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Adebayo with a screen on Middleton. Down low. Outside for Lowry. The dish to Love. Good ball movement here by the Heat. On the clock. A deep three from Butler. Offensive rebound. Count it.
Well, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, coming off a solid outing against Portland.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Lowry against Antetokounmpo. Outside, Hero. And he drives in. Love the pass to Hero. Outside for Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. For the three. Net falls. Great assist by Love.
Great job by Lowry, just recognizing the clock. It was winding down, and then the bailout.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Butler inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Kevin Love finding some opportunities here on the inside, and the defense not bothering that play.
Love against Giannis. That one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Lowry. Following the basket by Giannis. From deep three-point land. Lowry can't get it to go. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now here is Lowry, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Butler against Lopez. Here's Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got 6 points.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Allen. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Too much. Defense unable to slow Lopez down.
And Love's got the ball here for Miami. Butler. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Holiday. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Now, Hero. 17 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
Love against Giannis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Martin's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Hero. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Beasley in for Drew Holiday. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Now here's Butler. 32 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The Heat leading by 4. Love with the screen on Middleton. Martin dishes to Love. Connaughton against Richardson. Back to Love. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ryan is checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Ish Smith in for Butler. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now Martin. After the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Ryan sets the screen for Robinson. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Connaughton. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Portis with the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game plan. Back to Smith. Unloads. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith surveying the D. Bryant a screen on Beasley. For three, Smith. And no good in the last second attempt this time. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Beasley is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Crowder, and at the three, the small forward. It's Solomon to Kumbo. There it goes out of Kumbo.
Bryant not holding back that time.
Outside Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Martin with the bucket.
From Duncan Robinson.
Here's Giannis, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
The Heat trail by 3. Hero with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Martin with the screen for Richardson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Connaughton, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And direct your attention courtside for your Heat Ice Squad. Make some noise.
Checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 7th in scoring, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. There has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
The Heat trail by 3. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, Brent, when it comes to Portis, his duties have increased over the years.
And that has a lot to do, Kevin, with the defensive improvement from Bobby Portis. He puts more effort into that D, and the coaches trust him more, not just to spark off the bench. Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
Following the act of shooting a three-pointer, will have 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can. How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Bucks leading by 4. Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Adebayo with a screen on Middleton. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lopez passes to Giannis. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. Pulls up. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. To end the run. Giannis with the muscle!
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They set the pick. Hero kicks to Butler. Highsmith's shot is off.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Great open look there. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Butler passes to Highsmith. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And what a stretch it's been for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Off the inbound pass, and Portis finishes inside. He's got 8.
And Portis can get going at his size. He charged in there, and he found himself a look.
Smith with it, picked up by Portis. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And he makes the first.
Even though he's undrafted, Martin has found a scoring role at this level, and he has the length to defend multiple positions. What a find.
The Bucks trail. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Dishes to Lopez. Allen outside. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. That three off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Martin with a screen on Holiday. Here's Smith. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Bryant, a screen on Holiday. Smith kicks to Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Bryant could go right at you, and he's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
That one misses. Middleton outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Not going to go that time.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Heat, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season, at least. And let's move on now to our featured game and talk about a guy who's having a great night, Jimmy Butler.
He's feasting out there, making great decisions with the ball in his hands. He came in hungry.
I'm hungry too, Kenny, but no one's feeding me. Some friends you guys are. Don't talk to me.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Adebayo passes to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Love with the screen for Lowry. To the inside. The kick outside to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
And Love gets it to go.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Allen finds Giannis. Middleton outside. Passes it to Allen. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Bucks trail by 6. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
The defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve him up.
Timeout called the Heat. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Milwaukee, 2 spots down.
And right now for the Bucks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now, here's Lowry. And there's the pass to Hero. Lowry kicks to Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Middleton. 3-pointer, Butler, rebound, Milwaukee. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. GA, the 3-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Bucks trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Miami. Stolen away.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Holiday against Lowry. Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out.
You got to commend the aggressiveness, but he was a little too anxious in trying to get that shot over the stifling D there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hero against Allen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 13 points in the game. Pass to Middleton. Over Butler. And again, the Bucks miss. The Heat leading by 8. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Giannis. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Butler. That's in there. Love with the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Malik Beasley in for Allen. Beasley in the post. Richardson cover. Beasley the pass to Middleton. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Hero.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. But maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Love finds Butler. Shot clock at 6. Love with the screen for Butler. Shoots over Portis. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Here's Butler after Drew Holiday's score. And Butler, here we go. Kicks it out to Hero. Butler against Crowder. Adebayo with a screen on Crowder. Butler passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Beasley. And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
The Heat leading by 6. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hero. Love. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Stolen by Holiday. The finish. And Holiday throws it down.
The moment he touches the ball, Drew Holiday just exploding to get out in transition.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
From Jimmy Butler.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Middleton looking it over. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Love with the screen on Middleton. Butler from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Heat lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Let's listen in on what Erik Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. The big men on the floor for them, Giannis and Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. And that one's good by Giannis.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Martin with a screen on Beasley. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Lowry passes to Martin. To the wing right side. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Screen by Giannis. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Martin with a screen on Connaughton. Inside.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control through Holiday.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Make some noise for your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
And the Bucks making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Erik Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis inside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
They set the screen. Here's Smith, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Holiday against Smith. Three-pointer, Crowder. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler from outside. Adebayo with a screen on Beasley. Hero passes to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Smith. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Butler.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jaquez sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And they get it. And with that, the Heat lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Holiday.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Ish Smith. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Crowder. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Malik Beasley. Now, here's Lowry. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
The defense having to adjust now to Lowry, playing a little more relentless on the drive.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 10 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Love can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Holiday, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Outside Hero. Butler on the way. Defended by Middleton. Butler pass to Adebayo. Yep, it counts. And 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Now here's Butler. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
Giannis with it, working on Love, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Adebayo with this screen on Middleton. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 23 points.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Love against Holiday. Great D that time from Love. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Bucks. The big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Holiday surveying the floor. Takes it inside. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
And they go to the intentional foul. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat.
Number 16.
And here are the Heat now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Chris Middleton. Second personal foul.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Middleton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul number 4.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
From deep three-point territory. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Butler driving inside. Lowry from outside. No good that time. And so it's Miami winning this one. Greg, you talked about being lights out. This win makes them a perfect 4-0 in their group for the NBA in-season tournament.
And boy, have they looked impressive during each of their group games. They've locked up a spot to the quarterfinals. They've earned it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.